Corey Holcomb has been experiencing some issues ever since the footage came out with Christina Payne. And then when that happened, he followed it up by disrespecting Anton Daniels' wife and daughter. And of course, this has caused some level of a pause on his professional life. Some of the gigs were canceled, especially the one that was in Guyana, a boat cruise. And then there is some other people who want some retribution for Corey Holcomb's behavior.
Corey Holcomb, brand risk, say they got $50,000 a piece for us to get in the ring right now, and you ducking. They say they've been calling you and you ducking them, ducking.
Yeah, because I mean, he does do a lot of tough talking with a lot.
And
of
he fights girls.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Y'all saw the video?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then I look at the comments. I see some dudes talking about, oh yeah, he got mushed.
Oh,
He's
boy.
mushing girls. Like, bro, there's
apocalypse.
no excuse for that. Like putting your hands on, regardless. She didn't put her hands on you.
No.
Yeah, and
It's not like you were defending
And only
yourself.
one man came to her defense out there.
Now, this is Big Homie CC. Big Homie CC is also from the Chicagoland area and has called out Corey Holcomb for a fight. Celebrity boxing match. He keeps 50. Corey Holcomb keeps 50. But that's not the most interesting thing. The most interesting thing was when this happened.
I got all kinds of begging me to say their name. I ain't saying no names. Now, I ain't gonna lie, it's one.
Uh-oh.
This is funny to me, D. I can't help it. I think he's some bodyguard, something like that. You ever heard of Big Homie CC?
No.
That's
his name?
That's his name, Big Homie CC. This something who been out there bodyguarding for people and all like that. And he even said my name. I was shocked. I was like, what the is Corey Holcomb finna do? Fight everybody?
Now, Corey Holcomb doesn't have the same upbeat, rah-rah style attitude that I've seen him have literally in the past, okay? When somebody tries to basically fight him or talk trash about him, Corey Holcomb usually responds like this.
What is some attention? I gave you some attention. Everybody look up his history of jumping on the women he around. And I'm telling you, men who sleep with men and women be frustrated with the women. And you want me to tell you why? Ain't no balls hanging. But they still do it for their street cred. I mean, I'll take all y'all to war. Come on with it.
So this is interesting because now he's talking about like really getting it in. He's ready to go to war with everybody. And that's not all.
Well, he made it clear if I saw him, I wouldn't be trying to fight. I'm glad you wouldn't try to fight, but I'm just saying.
That's cake.
Homie, you said I can't fight, so it ain't no excuses, remember?
So when Joe Budden said that he was ready to whoop on you, you was like, look, bro, don't make no excuses when you see me. In other words, you're really ready for the fight with Joe Budden. And I noticed something about Corey Holcomb. Anybody who's dissed him or had a problem with him in the last few weeks, he's giving him nicknames so that he doesn't say your full name. But I noticed he didn't do this with Big Homie CC. He didn't give him a fake name at all. He actually addressed him as Big Homie CC, even though the dude had problems with him, which leads me to believe that it seemed like he had a lot of respect for this guy, which makes me to believe that this guy is actually not a buster or a punk. Okay, Big Homie CC he might be selling some wolf tickets here or there, but being from Chicagoland area, and then Corey says, well, y'all want me to fight everybody? Then you go ahead and see the other clip where he's like, I'm ready for war with everybody. He doesn't want any smoke with Big Homie CC for whatever reason. But then this is the point that I want all guys to take home.
I didn't hear keep on it. That might have been what it was.
Seeing women, putting your hands on women, doing anything like that in any capacity will cause men to hate you, okay? And it's okay at first, but then what's going to happen is these guys are going to be like, look, that girl you hit, you did X, Y, and Z. I want to build my clout off of that. Then now, if you respond in the way that Corey Holcomb is responding, it ain't the same kind of response that we have seen earlier. All right, he's trying not to like be afraid, but you can tell like he's showing some level of respect for this dude, and quite naturally so. And this is why it's so important, I think, for us, in this business, bloggers, people like Corey Holcomb. Listen, stay out of the stuff. Okay, I mean that when I say that. Black men in particular, stay out of this, right? I'm talking about keeping your hands to yourself. I'm talking about not getting into it with women. I'm talking about just having a decent life, because here's what happens. You want to fight everybody until you can't.
You ain't lying now.
And I'm not saying that Corey Holcomb is scared, but the respect that he showed for big homie CC.
Oh, he said he feared for his life. He said he feared for his life.
He shows me that big homie CC ain't no buster. All right. He's not a buster. He got actual real clout out here in these streets. Now, is he lying about some of the stuff on the interviews? He could be, but I can tell that Corey Holcomb really picked his phrases closely when referring to this man. All right. And he didn't disrespect him in the same way that the other guys did, because the guy is already saying, look, Corey, I've been trying to deal with you and you've been ducking me. However, when it's for these other dudes that's ready to battle or box or whatever it is, you down for it. Okay. And so now it's easy to go ahead and paint the picture. Oh, damn. Yeah. So when it comes to hitting women, you know, Corey Holcomb is all for that. If it's somebody smaller than him, he all for that. But now somebody big homie CC, size and strength, all of a sudden you ain't got time. And this is exactly.
That's a nigga that picks and chooses battles. I mean, but what the hell big homie CC really got to do anything with it? I mean, that's really just like anybody calling him out for a fade. I mean, I could call this nigga out for a fade. I want to fight this nigga. Anton, or not Anton. Corey Holcomb, let's throw the hands, nigga. Y'all make sure Corey Holcomb see this clip. Alright? Let's throw the hands, nigga. You bigger than me. You older than me. Let's throw the hands, nigga. Since you like to fuck with these underage girls and shit.
Why my old ass at 44, I do not try to talk tough on the internet. And for a person like Corey Holcomb, who you out in the streets quite often, where you can run into people quite often, it'd be quite embarrassing. Let's say, for example, if a guy like that really pulled up on you, and let's say he was doing it for the clout, which I can't prove, right? But let's say if he was, and then you can't respond to that in person, what you gonna do? Because you on here talking tough. You on here like I'm down for whatever. You down for whatever for people who you can whoop. But now if it's somebody else out there, now you got them problems. And then what's so dangerous is what's going on with Corey, and like I showed a video where all these celebrities are just against him. Ice-T, everybody else. And so many people who don't want anything to do with Corey Holcomb right now, and they're just praying for his downfall. And one of the reasons why he's having the issues right now is he can blame himself. Ultimately, Corey Holcomb has nobody to blame but himself. Okay. And I'm gonna urge men as much as possible, stay out the way. Okay. Stay out of people's business. All right. Ignore interacting with women in any kind of unnecessary or meaningful way. If they got a problem, if they got an attitude, if they got whatever they got, leave them alone. Cause he mentioned, you see, them other dudes didn't even do nothing to her. I'm talking about big homie CC. They just sat there and watched. Let these ladies alone. Walk away. Because if you famous, somebody's always going to come with the plan. You see, why don't he fight a man? You see, why don't he do this? You see, why don't he do that? And it's just not worth it. And now the dude is saying, look, I've been trying to fight him. He ducking me. He don't want no calls. He don't want no smoke. And when you listen to Corey Holcomb, it does sound like you addressed him, but you addressed him with his regular name. He's saying that you've been ducking him, that you know about him. And again, it just don't.
Okay, so he been ducking them, huh?
Don't look good. It just don't. You just look all bad, bro. Then you start talking about how somebody did you wrong and he don't know the story. Look, he talking about what he saw on camera, which is you putting your hand in somebody's face and you doing everything you can to move around from what he's talking about because you don't want to get most likely in the ring with a dude like that. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Dude Jackson back at it again with another episode of
Yeah, man. Corey, you know what I'm saying? And the old nigga ain't trying to throw no hands, man. So apparently Big Homie CC been I think he like a celebrity. The stream is still lagging, bro. Still a celebrity bodyguard, or was a celebrity bodyguard, whatever. And he been trying to throw hands with him, and Corey is still ducking him. So I don't know. I thought he was just a random, low key. But hey, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. We on the road to 100K, okay? If you don't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. I'll get at you on the next one, and I'm gone. TYP the name.